Hello, I am Danielle, and this is my presentation for chapter 7. We're group 5. It's me and Stephanie Zamora. This chapter is going to talk about how to design our organization and architecture with Conway's Law in mind. So briefly, what does Conway's Law is about and what does it do? So organizations which design systems are constrained to produce designs which are copies of the communication structures of these organizations. The larger an organization is, the less flexibility it has, and the more pronounced the phenomenon. So the point here is communication. The way people and teams communicate in the company will determine the type of product this company is going to build. So the main point here is communication and how it sets the pattern for for everything in the company. So talking about organizational types, archetypes actually, um, there are three main there are three archetypes. The first is functional, the second is matrix, and third is market. And basically these are architectures that make that sets how teams are organized. The first one is functional, and it's focused on expertise, division of labor, and reducing costs. The third is a market that focuses on the customer. Its intentions is to quickly attend quickly to customer needs. And the second, it's the combination. It combines these two, the combination of functional and market archetypes. So the problems caused by overly functional orientation. There are some main problems when we structure the our company in the functional oriented way. Uh, There are problems like long lead times, long queues, little visibility or understanding, poor handoffs, large amounts of rework, quality issues, bottlenecks, and delays. Just because we're focusing on reducing costs, we're focusing on the labor and the division of labor, we're focusing on the wrong point. And the point here is that we should um, work in the market oriented. We should build market oriented teams. Um, to build this, there are two main points. First of all, embed the functional engineers and skills in the teams. This is going to allow a team to be independent and deliver its own product and take the choices. The team itself has the power to choose, and that's going to be extremely helpful during the process. It will reduce the lead times, reduce the queues, and all of this, and provide engineers capabilities through automated self-service platforms. Create these self-service platforms will help a lot during the process because, as it says, it's going to automate process. There will not be the need to think because these tasks that are very dull will be automated. Even though the market orientation is better, there are many companies that use functional orientation. They're big companies like Etsy, Google, and GitHub, and they use the functional orientation. But how do they do that? Um, First of all, they have four main points that all these three companies share. First is high trust culture. Then all work is transparently prioritized, sufficient slack in the system, and automated self-service platform which we have discussed it before. So even though they have a functional orientation work, they still share some points of the market oriented, which seems like a matrix, but still using the functional orientation. Um, Testing operations and security as everyone's job every day. So this is extremely important when we want a high-performing organization. Everyone should share a common goal. The quality, the availability, and security should be a responsibility not only of one department, not only of one person, but should be the goal of every person in the team, every person in the company. So this is something that everyone should care about, and when we do that, we're gonna have quality, we're gonna have availability and security. When everyone is concerned about this, these three aspects will grow um, significantly. And then we move to be a generalist. Um, so, what is a generalist? Basically, is someone knows um, who knows a lot. Basically, they are not that specialist who knows extremely well how to do one thing, but they know well how to do many different things. Usually, we see people describe today. This term is described as a full stack developer, who's someone who can take care, for example, of the front end and back end, and knows someone who knows how to do not only one thing, but they have a better comprehension of the processes. So, how do we get these generalists? First, we can provide opportunities to learn. Then we can rotate through different roles. Rotating people through different roles, for me, it's the main point to get generalists. When we have someone who's not doing only one task, but can do multiple tasks, different tasks, then this person was going to be able to not only understand one point of the application, but many different points. So we can see here some differences: the I-shaped, the specialist, the T-shaped, and the E-shaped. We can see here um, that there are many potential in these. There's a lot of potential in these generalists. Um, so basically, that's it. Having generalists instead of specialists, it's really important in a team. So basically, the conclusion is that following economist law to build good teams, to build teams properly, communication will be improved, and teams will achieve higher results and better results. So thank you so much for watching this presentation, and see you next week.